welcome back to Yo React.
Creepy TikToks that will make you rethink.
Thanks for joining me again. Ooh, I got another good one for y'all today. If you haven't yet, sub up and be a part of the community. And if you like what we're doing, consider giving a thumbs up. That helps us out with YouTube's algorithm. That way I can bring you more hot content. Now let's get straight into it. Did you guys see that? Turned up to the max. Ain't nothing like having fun with family.
It's like a story that we made up and we're going with, and like, yeah. Tommy was like, what about I've seen the devil? And I was like, oh yeah, that's fun. Let's tell that story. And then, yeah.
That seems fun.
Yeah, I love that Tommy was like, what about the devil? I was like, fun, you know? Like, what? No, sorry. Oh God, the conspiracies that are gonna come from that clip. Anyway.
You will be another member of the Illuminati. That's my favorite thing.
I love that thing too.
Everyone always thinks we're part of the Illuminati. And somebody was like, yeah, they're witches. I'm like, if I'm a witch, I have the least amount of power in the world.
That is like such a thing. Like I have like friends whose moms are like,
it's a thing.
Is it true? And I'm like, what?
I had a family member ask.
Yeah, actually it is.
Yeah.
Cheers. So scary.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
I find that strange. With a smile and joking. Let me know in the comments.
We all know how many people believe Antarctica is not a continent of ice, but rather a giant ice wall surrounding all the continents of the world. And many people believe that if we cross these ice walls, there would be many other continents that have been kept hidden from us. Well, I'm about to show you a couple maps that actually show all the continents being surrounded by an ice wall. Up first is a map from Gleason's new Standard of the World map. And as you can see, it clearly shows an ice wall surrounding all the continents. This was also published in 1892, and Antarctica was found in 1820. Which means they definitely had a better understanding of Antarctica, because they literally found it 70 years before this map was published. So the real question is, why is it different today? But that's not even the craziest map. Here is the next map, which was leaked from an unknown source, and it's unbelievable. The ice wall is surrounding the continents and extends out to what looks like a bunch of other continents. And oceans, which means other creatures or humanoids are there that are being hidden from us. Let's say this is real. Why is it being hidden from us? Is it for our safety, or is it being hidden for some other sinister reason? I'm very curious to see what everyone thinks about this, so let me know.
Drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts after hearing this.
There's something very dark hidden beneath Denver Airport. In the late 1990s, shortly after Denver International Airport had been completed, a passenger who was about to catch his next flight went to the restroom. As he followed the signs down a corridor in search of the restroom, he stumbled upon an elevator. Since the signs indicated the elevator, he assumed that the restroom must be on another floor. He entered the elevator and pressed the only button inside. After a long descent in the elevator, the door opened and he stepped out, finding himself in a restroom. However, when he entered, he was terrified. The size of the urinals was twice as large as that of a normal human, as if they had been built for something much larger. Overwhelmed with panic, he quickly left and got back into the elevator. Haunted by this vision, he began to investigate the airport and discovered stories of underground tunnels and theories that it housed a secret base for giants. Since then, his curiosity has become an obsession.
Now that's really creepy. I've traveled through that airport numerous times, but I couldn't imagine getting on the wrong elevator. I ain't trying to end up in somebody's spooky hidden tunnel. Nah, I'm good. It looked like they were doing some sort of exam on that creature. He was still alive. Did you guys see it? Now that was crazy.
There's a scary interlude that takes fans by surprise that begins with a portal hypnosis, as if to control you and draw you in. Then it gets scary when messages like, whoever controls the media controls the mind, pop up on the screen. Then it's terrifying when mind control messages pop up on the screen in between placements of Beyonce's face and a picture of a human in a submissive, worshipy pose. Fans were saying they were getting so uncomfortable during this part they were looking away.
Have you witnessed it live? Let me know in the comments what you observed.
This former child star exposes the truth about Disney and Hollywood.
Dark world we're in, I've noticed a pattern in what is being represented. People think that this stuff is just a game. There is a reason why you see people dressed up as Satan, not just, like Satan slipping himself in a little bit. No, full on visuals of Satan, people dressed as Satan, dressed as a demon, got upside down crosses all on their clothes or pentagrams on their clothes. And people are just like, oh, that's funny. It's, we're making fun. No, there's a reason why the entertainment industry is doing that, y'all. They know good and doggone well that God exists. They also know that Satan exists. They're just counting on the fact that y'all don't know that. But either way, the things that you take in, that they're feeding you, those things affect you. Whether you realize it in the moment or not, they affect you. That's why they do it. Entertainment industry, it's about influence. I'm not going to sacrifice the honesty in order to be politically.
I think she has a point. Her POV is from the inside. She might be on to something.
The Earth might be bigger than we thought. For years, people have debated over the shape of the Earth, if it is round or flat. Now, this might just all be a conspiracy. But what if the Earth had more than just 7 continents? In Antarctica was just a giant ice wall that kept us from seeing the rest of the continents. What if once you made it past the ice wall, you'll find the 20 continents that are really being hidden from us? And what if there was a map that showed this? There are theories that these continents contain prehistoric animals, aliens, and advanced civilizations, and that the 7 continents that we are living in is actually a giant farm or business owned by a small handful of families that make up the filthy rich in the real world, or in the other continents that we don't know about.
Wait, hold up. Now this clip has my mind blown. Can you imagine if there's more continents that they're hiding from us? How's that make you feel?
When I was a kid, I used to see these trails in the sky all the time, and so that's cool. A jet just went over. And then you started to see a whole bunch of them. And next thing you know, everybody in your neighborhood was fighting and arguing and you didn't know why.
Now, as far as these contrails, I suggest you do some research like I did. There's plenty of information out there if you look into it. You just might be surprised.
For a minute about the power of perceptions. You see, there's a lot that goes in to being a hot social media content provider. For instance, y'all think I got time to go on vacation? No. I got social to do. Come on, man, this is blue screen. In fact, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I haven't looked like this good in years. I've been totally computer generated since like the 90s. You know what?
Y'all hear that?
This ain't even real blue screen. No, it's real.
Look, guys, I gotta keep it 100 with you. At some point, you have to ask, why is the Matrix giving all this information that they kept from us? Why is it important to share it now? Is it a distraction or something else? I don't know, but that's pretty much all I'm gonna say on that.
So how many of these things have to wash up before we start to admit something's going on here? We have this one, which actually shows a live one. Now, don't forget, these things are shapeshifters. And so you're clearly seeing what's going on. And there was actually, if I find it, a video of a bunch of these things swimming, migrating back in 2020.
This one is still kind of up in the air for me. A lot of things have been filmed with strong points for these beings. What do you know about this? Tell me in the comments. I'm curious.
Keanu Reeves.
Satanic, bro.
So what you're telling me that how do you know that Keanu Reeves?
Saw him, bro.
You saw him?
Yeah, man.
You saw Keanu Reeves?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you see him?
The elite Hollywood parties.
You saw him at an elite Hollywood party?
Yeah.
What was he doing, Richie?
Can't tell you.
Was he doing anything bad?
I can't tell you.
What were the people doing around him?
There's rituals that they do, and they perform rituals with fire, pentagrams. There's rituals of like blood work, cutting. They want you to cut and sacrifice yourself.
So they're cutting other people or themselves?
Everything. They're having pentagrams, upside down crosses. They're wearing all this like Satan's my daddy. They wear like Lucifer stuff, like lambs, and it's all sacrifices for the satanic movement.
That guy was saying some heavy stuff, but man, the way he put it makes a person wonder.
Not prosthetics. They're my bones. They come out when I'm inspired. They've always been inside of me, but I have been waiting for the right time to reveal to the universe who I truly am, Lady Gaga. My placenta. My mum found in my basement, crushed up, and made into a necklace that I wear every day to improve my psychic abilities, Kasha. I used to have a folder called Demons that had pictures with all the screen caps in it. But then weird things started happening to me, so I deleted it. Ariana Grande. I love the smell of diapers. I even like when they're wet, and you smell them all warm like a baked good, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Now, I've heard different strokes for different folks, but wow, these folks are into some, you know what? I ain't even touching that today. We made it through another one. I had so much fun reacting with y'all. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can catch us on the next one. Until then, spread love, take care, and stay curious. I'll see you in the next one. Love and light. Bye-bye.